Hello there, my name is Akashdeep Singh and I will be presenting workshop 6 for group 1 in course APC 145 NII. Today we have situation where we have to build an online paint estimator tool which will produce outcome of number of cans and as well as total cost. Then how to build such a tool? Let's take an example where we have our user name Lisa. Lisa is on our right side. So our tool name would be Ultimate Estimator. This tool will help our customer, which is Lisa, in order to find number of cans and their cost for her room to be painted. So shall we begin now? Let's go to our first step where Lisa will provide us with the dimensions of her room. Firstly, she will give us measurement length and width of walls in room and the dimensions of ceiling too, and the measurements of door and windows. All the inputs are in meters here, and now our tool will calculate the total area upon the dimensions given by user. The formula for total area to be painted would be area of 4 walls plus area of ceiling minus area of windows minus area of doors. That would give us total area to be painted. Now let's talk about coats. There are two type of coats for painting. One is base coat, and which is usually applied before the finishing coat, and other is finishing coat, which is applied after the base coat. There are some conditions for choosing base coat and finishing coat. Like in case 1, if Lisa chooses to use one layer of base coat, then the tool automatically assign the finishing coat value to be 2. Same is for other two cases. In case 2, if Lisa chooses not to use paint coat, then system will assign the finishing coat to be 1. And for case 3, the base coat is 2 and the finishing coat would be 1. After that, in order to calculate number of cans required, here are some declaration for coverage by each coat. For base coat, the coverage is 12 meter square, and for finishing coat it is 15 meter square. Now the calculation for some actual numbers. Let's assume the total area to be painted is 60 meter square. Let's do the calculation for case 1 here. The formula for number of can is number of cans equal to total area to be painted into coat divided by coverage of that coat. Firstly, let's find out number of base coat cans, which would be 5 cans, and for finishing coat cans would be 8 according to the calculation on the screen. Now in order to paint her room, she need 5 coat cans and 8 finishing coat cans. And now here comes the final task. Firstly, in order to find individual cost by each coat cans, take base coat, which cost $40.75 per can. Then cost of 5 cans would be $203.75. And for finishing coat, with the cost per can of $47.75, the cost for 8 cans is $382. Now the subtotal of both them is $580.75 without applying taxes. And if we apply tax to the total cost of both after applying the tax of 30%, the total amount would be $661,090 after rounding that. Now why our solution is good? Because it takes less input from user. Every calculation are in 1 unit. User has various choices to pick upon different combination of base coat and finishing coat solutions. So these outputs: total area to be printed, number of cans of base and finishing coat with their individual costs. Subtotal for combined cost with the and without applying tax, and total cost with applying tax is also available in output. Thank you for watching.